grenade shoved up his ass, and
Yes.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, like, you're just like, you're sitting down watching a movie, and like, fucking there he is in the doorway. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Come on.
That series really should have ended at 2, because as much of a stretch as it is, I guess a guy could get shot 6 times, fall off a balcony, and survive, depending on where he got shot.
Yeah.
But then in 2, he gets blown up in a hospital. Like, you don't survive that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and unless you're, Indiana Jones and you hide in a fucking refrigerator, you're not surviving an explosion.
And, like, not to mention, the third Halloween movies, like, that's Halloween 1 and 2. Halloween 3 had nothing to do with Mike Myers. It was about stupid fucking masks.
Yeah.
And then finally back to 4, and it's like, oh, remember Michael Myers? Huh?
I'll be honest,
what happened here?
I'll be honest, man, I don't think I saw the original Halloween, which was fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the second one. I didn't see the third one. The only ones that I really saw were the first one, and I saw Halloween H2O. Those were pretty much the only ones that I've seen.
Yeah, you're really not missing a whole lot, because, like, right around 4 is when things start to get bad.
I can't really imagine that I am, because it's like, Michael Myers is back. Oh, God, what are we going to do? How about we just shoot him a couple times, knock him off a cliff, he'll be gone for a while. that seems to have worked in the past. See, that's kind of like what I dug when I read about Halloween 2, like when Rob Zombie kind of took over and they ultimately killed off Mike Myers. Spoiler alert.
Oh, I didn't know that, actually.
You didn't know that?
No, but thanks for telling me. That's cool, because now I have absolutely no desire to see that movie.
You didn't have any.
He just ruined it further.
Fuck it. But yeah, like, I kind of dug that, because I was just like, A, that's a bold fucking direction to take it. B, he's taken out the cartoonish aspect of, the Wile E. Coyote bullshit.
Yeah, I suppose. How did he have him killed? Just out of curiosity.
I think he got shot a couple times. I don't know.
Lame.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, it's funny, because, like, that's the second time today that someone has inspired me not to see a movie. Like, the other movie that was about was The Dark Knight Returns, the third installment.
Oh, yeah, Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises, yeah. I overheard from one of my coworkers that was a piece of shit.
Oh, compared to, which, in a way, man, it had to follow The Dark Knight. I knew it was gonna falter from the start.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, how do you...
Yeah, so it's...
Follow up The Dark Knight.
Yeah. But yeah, man, the thing had to follow up The Dark Knight, which... as far as I'm concerned, is probably the greatest Batman movie that's come out and ever will come out.
My uncle hated it, although he's a huge Batman fan. I don't really know why he hated it, to be honest with you. I forget.
I don't know why, man. Like, you should ask him about that.
Well, he told me. I just forget.
You fucking dunce.
Yeah.
You figure that would be, like, some bit of information that you hang on to. Like, everybody's like, oh, man, Dark Knight Rises, The Dark Knight was fucking awesome, man. Well, my uncle hated it. Why did he hate that movie? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I probably just stopped listening. He was like, that movie sucked. I'm like, you're an idiot. I'm going to stop listening immediately. I don't value your opinion in this regard. I'm already not listening to you.
You're fucking retarded.
Pretty much. I don't like The Dark Knight Rises. You're fucking retarded.
Yeah. All right, so I don't know like what your opinion is on the other big news that came out about Comic-Con though.
What's the other big news about Comic-Con?
Well, okay, you sounded kind of robotic right there for a little bit. Your internet connection sucks, Bruce.
Yes, it does.
For those that don't know, occasionally Bruce and I will have internet connection troubles, and we won't be able to do our podcast appropriately. So we've already had to stop twice. Like 3 times, something like that. So the other big news that came out from Comic-Con was Bruce, you there?
I'm still here.
Okay, all right, jeez, man.
Sorry.
Jesus, see, that's what I'm talking about, people. It just fucking cuts out whenever he wants to. It's like he's got a button that he pushes, like, okay, here you go. He's getting into a topic, and cut out! Wait, like
That's
2
where
minutes.
It's Comcast.
Wait, like 2 minutes, like, Bruce, where are you? Where are you? Oh, I'm here, Fats. I've been here the whole time.
So what's the big news out of Comic-Con?
Okay, the big news out of Comic-Con, the next Man of Steel movie, which will be the sequel, is going to be a Batman and Superman movie.
Who's going to play Batman? Or have they?
They haven't casted him yet.
Ah.
But their ultimate plan is the Batman Superman movie comes out 2015. That'll be followed up by The Flash in 2016, and then Justice League in 2017. Which I'm like, well, why the fuck even bother with the Justice League? You know, people want to go there to see the Justice League movie to see Batman and Superman on the screen at the same time. That's what they want.
Right, exactly.
So you're already giving that to them like 2 years earlier, so nobody wants to fucking see it.
Pretty much. Bunch of dummies.
Yeah. Which I wasn't too happy with the last Justice League movie that was made. There was an animated one that was what the fuck was it? It wasn't the last one that they had made, but it was called like New Frontier or something like that.
I'm not familiar with it, actually.
Well, essentially, they're the Justice League it's like the 1950s, I want to say, and the Justice League teams up, with the Army of America and the world and whatnot to take on this alien invader or whatnot. So the invader comes down, and it's like that big showdown, like that tension before the battle and whatnot. And this is where they really lost me. Like, I thought it was pretty decent up until that point, but then they just have Superman just say, "All right, everybody, hold back. I'm going to take care of this myself." I'm like, what? Then he flies in. They shoot him with a fucking beam. He falls into the fucking ocean. The battle fucking goes on. Superman is nowhere to be fucking seen until the end, where he fucking this big pod pops up, and out comes fucking Aquaman with Superman, and Superman just looks out, sees Lois Lane in the crowd, and runs, hugs her and whatnot. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck,
wow, what a big
dude?
old pile of useless.
I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, that just pretty much, like, just said, okay, Superman is going to be the most useless superhero, and we're going to have Aquaman save him. It's like, what the fuck, dude? It's like...
I love how he's like, I'll take care of it.
Yeah. It's like, Superman even knows his fucking limits. Like, he's even going to be the first one to say, like, look, I don't think I can do this one by myself. I'm going to take out as much as I fucking can, but, you guys got to have my back. I'm going to have your back as well.
But I also love how he's like, I'll take care of this myself, and he's like, oh, I got shot, I fall in the ocean.
Yeah,
fuck, you guys take care of it.
One fucking shot, and he falls into the fucking ocean, and he's saved by fucking Aquaman. I was fucking pissed about that, man.
That's bullshit.
I do, seriously, man. Like, I was watching, I was like, it's kind of badass. What the fuck?
What the hell just happened here?
Seriously, man, this is fucking bullshit. But yeah, like, they introduced the thing at Comic-Con. I think it was, so Zack Snyder is going to be directing it again. But the way they introduced it, it was a black screen and whatnot, and, they start playing a little bit of music. Here comes the Man of Steel logo. And then all of a sudden you just start seeing, like, this outline, like, form around it of a new Batman logo.
Nice.
And I'm like, all right, that's kind of badass. I'll give him that one.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, that I'm kind of looking forward to. I just hope they stay away from the fucking Frank Miller novels and whatnot, like the graphic novels. You know what I'm talking about, like the Dark Knight Returns or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I really hope they stay away from that.
Yeah, I don't know what they'll do. Hard to say, really.
Well, no, because, I mean, if you're going by those, like, that is, like, the main reason why everybody's like, well, Batman could beat Superman. Like, no, you want to talk about a one-on-one fucking fight? Like, no, he is not beating fucking Superman. Number one, he had to have the fucking Green Arrow's fucking help to take him down. Okay, that is not a fucking fight. That is just a fucking ambush. Like, that's setting up a trap. That's not a fight.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Number two, Superman was fucking holding back in that fight because he's like, look, I don't want to fucking kill anybody here, okay? Like, I'll take you out, but shit, I'm not fucking killing you.
Right.
And I mean, number three, and everybody's... This is kind of like the big thing that pisses me off. Everybody's like, well, Batman's smarter. Like, no, he's not! You're talking about a guy who... He pretty much is like the peak physical and mental performance of a human that they could possibly get. Compare that to a Kryptonian superhero who's got this super memory, who could read an entire library in a matter of like 10 seconds, retain all of that knowledge, and has taken out fucking Brainiac, who is the keeper of the fucking universe's knowledge, or at least likes to think that he is. And not only that, but fucking outsmarts a fucking imp from the fifth dimension and fucking, takes him out. But yeah, Superman's a fucking dumbass. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You are so... You get a cookie.
I gotta say, I like Batman more as a superhero, but I agree with you that Superman would totally kick his ass in a fair fight. Like, just Batman and Superman together, Superman would totally whoop his ass.
Yeah, and everybody's like, well, you know, Batman would have kryptonite because he would plan for it. Like, you think Superman wouldn't plan for it?
No shit. And it's not like it would be the first time he went up against someone with kryptonite before.
Yeah. Okay, so Superman... okay, so if they're both given enough time to plan for it, you know, Batman shows up, I've got kryptonite. Superman's like, bitch, I got a lead fucking suit on. Fuck you. You know... and, fuck, now I forgot where I was going to go with this, man. I just started kind of nervous.
You're just like, fuck it, Batman.
Yeah, like, it's kind of like another thing. Like, you know, everybody's like, well, Batman's, you know, my favorite superhero. Like, he's not a fucking superhero. Superhero pretty much, you know, says, like, okay, you've got some spectacular power about you that really, like, almost nobody else has. You know,
Arguably, Superman's not really a superhero. He's an alien who just so happens to have superpowers when he's on Earth.
Right.
But if you were on his home planet, he'd just be just another motherfucker.
Right, but if he went to a planet with a red sun, yes, he would be like you and I. He goes to a planet with a yellow sun or a blue sun, you know, and fuck it, he's like dun, 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 dun. But you know, the thing is also like he's kind of like a solar battery in a way. So like, yeah, if he went to like another planet or if he was stuck on an alien ship for a while, he would still have some powers. They would, you know, get drained. He wouldn't be able to replenish them, but he would still have them.
I suppose.
And Batman has no superpowers.
No, he's just basically a detective with a lot of gadgets.
He's a vigilante crime fighter. That's what he is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not a superhero.
Right.
You know? I just love it. You're just like, yeah, shut up. You're insulting my hero!
Well, I agree with you. What am I going to say except for, like, fuck you?
Like, no, he's got the power to beat Superman, asshole. Fuck.
No, I really don't think he does. I mean, like I said, I think Batman's a cooler superhero, probably because he doesn't have powers. But I agree that if Superman were to fight Batman, then Batman would be fucked.
Yeah, like even
right.
Batman's even pretty much said in the comics, like, look, if he doesn't hold back, he's kicking my ass. Like he will kill me in a matter of seconds. You know, we're talking about a guy who can fucking pretty much move planets. Pardon me. Can pretty much fly to like the moon and back in like a millisecond. You know, has all these fucking power. Really has like no.
And probably stop to take a dump along the way.
Yeah, he can even stop to take a shit. Fucking like piss on the
super dump.
Yeah.
What do you think the asteroids are?
He just takes a shit and you just see a shooting star.
What was that? That was Kryptonian shit.
Yep.
What, you mean like shit from Kryptonian? No, literally, a Kryptonian's shit.
Yes, like he took a dump in space. It's like shit, man. You should see him with the fucking runs, man.
Talk about the Milky Way.
I'm telling you, man. It looks like a Jackson Pollock painting just floating around in space.
Shit.
It kind of looks like a Rorschach test, like moving around. Oh man, fuck it. But yeah, man, like I really hope they don't go with the whole Frank Miller thing. I mean, if they go that route, man, like that'll probably be like the first like movie that I walk out of like that I actually wanted to see.
Aside from Harry Potter?
Yeah, aside from Harry
Kids
Potter.
playing with their dicks and whatnot?
Yeah, fucking kids playing with their dicks, that's it. My wound is bigger than yours, fuck off.
You're an asshole, Harry.
Best not go in those woods, Harry. Well, why not, Hagrid? There be pedophiles out there. Aren't you the only one that lives out here? There be pedophiles out here, Harry.
You have a dumpy ass rod.
Hermione, your boobs look extra dumpy today.
He's the dumpy police. Excuse me, Snape, but I think you have a dumpy cock.
Like, how funny would that be, though? Like, fucking Harry Potter, you know, ultimately moves back to, like, the real world or whatnot. Fucking settles down in, like, a horrible, horrible neighborhood in, like, Queens. He's just walking back from that dead-end job of his. He's like, God damn it, I really fucking hate this. Like, I'm the boy who fucking lived.